today we're going to show you how to set a Duke number 2 coil spring trap and a Duke 110 conibear trap. This is right over there. Camera in? Good. Okay, now I'm going to set this for you. We are new to the internet, or YouTube, so this is our first video. And so you take the dog, you push it down, and you pull off the can. So the little notch is right over there. You'll feel a little stop when you lift it up like this. You'll feel a little stop, and then that's the indicator to take your feet off. Okay,
folks,
back up.
See that notch right there?
Right there. That's what you put
that
the
one
dog
has to be
under.
over the.
Okay, back up. Feet off of it, like so. Okay, so then you have to put the stakes in, which I'm not going to do because that takes up a whole bunch of time. So I'm just going to set it off.
It's set.
Stick.
So the reason you put the stakes in is because.
Well, the reason you put the stakes in is in case you catch a coyote, because a coyote will drag it off, and a coon. Anything will drag it off.
Except
and you put
chipmunk.
Chipmunk, yeah, or squirrel. And then
Squirrels can.
well, you need to put 2 stakes in there in case you do catch a coyote, because the coyote will usually pull this one stake out, and then you got a trap lost and move the coyote. Okay, so now I'm going to set this off, pointing at the trap. And actually I'm going to do it with the dead stick because that's what I'm using. Cut it right in half. Watch this.
Wait, folks, I just cut that stick right in half.
Look at it. Cut the stick right there. Okay. I'm going to show you how to set the number 110 conibear.
Hey, conibear. How do you pause this thing?
You don't pause it. Okay, let's go. Come on.
And this is a little harder to set. So.
Yeah, it's a little harder to set than the.
Except we are fully professionals, so we are fully safe here.
And I know some of you older guys can set this with just your hands, but we are 10 years old.
And we try to be safe.
Yeah, and we're not strong enough to set this yet. So just take your little things.
Maybe I am, but he isn't.
And then you put it in those 2 little holes, which my cameraman will show you now. So then you squeeze it shut. Oh wait, I did the wrong one. Yeah, my trap is a little weird. You have to do one before the other one. You have to do the one with the chain on it. I'm not sure if all traps, if all conibears are like that, but whatever. Okay, so then just again, this is exactly like the other one. Just put it in those 2 little holes. Squeeze it shut. And then you just put the little J-hook over it, and you're good. Or, yeah, J-hook. I'm not sure if all the trappers call it that, but that's what I call it. So, yeah. And then you do the exact same thing with the other one. Just do this. Squeeze this. Squeeze it. Good. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Good. Then you got it on there. Okay, so then you're ready to go. No. You have to take your dog, and I don't know why it's called dog, and then make sure those are out of the way. And there's a little notch. My cameraman will show you that now. On the trigger. You need to put one of these little thingies into that little notch. What happens to that notch is when they go by this, it pushes it up, and then it can close. Okay, so I like putting it on the second one. Well, actually the third one. Actually, it's just this little one. I start on the third one, which is way back there. Go way back to the third one. Shoot. Okay, so there, you're on the third one. Okay, so then you can take your J-hooks off, like so. And then I go like this, let it off, bring it down to the second one, then let it off again. I bring it down to the first one. Look out, it might go off. Nope, you're good. have your J hooks off, you have it on there, ready to go. Yeah. Some people chain their conibears in, some people don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on what I'm catching. Like, for here, I'm catching squirrels, so I don't chain it in. And if I do catch a coon or something like that, they're gonna die, and plus this trap is only $4. So, then, look out, cameraman. So now, let's set it off. Well, you can stick your finger in there, and then go like that, because it won't cut your finger, but I prefer doing this, because this is more fun. And it will cut the stick right in half, into 3 pieces. Okay, so, watch and learn, YouTube fans. Okay, it did with the first thing, but not the second one. And then when you have a little stick, all you gotta do is break it, and break it again, and break it until it comes out.
Bunch of times.
And then show me. Then
put these in there. And
then where's those pliers? Hi, still doing the video. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so then that I'm good to take out the pliers and here, actually I don't even think I need the pliers. I'm going to use them anyways because I don't want to hurt my fingers. Actually I can just use the back of this hammer. Come on, get in there. Okay, watch this. Hey, cameraman. There we go. And it's out. And that's how you set a Duke number 2 coil spring trap and the Duke number 210 conibear, or 110 I mean conibear. I also have 2 other ones of these. The Duke coil spring traps, double coil spring traps, the number 2s, and then I also have a different brand. I'm not sure what that is. Hey, cameraman, keep shining. Okay, so I also have a 220 conibear. I just don't want to really do that right now because it's harder to set than this one, and this would just be quicker. So thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. No, turn it off, Sam.
turn it off.
Like that. Press that button.
Hey,
right on the top. Hello, this is Mr. Trapperman 22 or 23, I mean. And well, so I'm going to show you the supplies that I used today. So right here I have a steak, another steak, another steak, and another steak right there. And well, I have some more in the back, but then I always have pliers with me because you never know when you might need them. And then I got tape. That's what I use to mark the trees, so that I know where they are. I know where my traps are. And then a board to set my traps on. A conibear setter to use to set my conibears. I have a 220 and a 110. I have 2 Duke number 2 traps, some gloves. Well, I have another Duke 2, and then I'm not sure what the other brand is, but it's exactly like that. They're all number 2s. And I have gloves, which I always used to use which I always use for setting traps because, well, you never know if the trap might close in your hand or not. Got some balling wire, a knife I should say. I don't know if it's balling wire or not. I just call it balling wire because I don't know any other kind of wire besides electrical wire, and I know it's not electrical wire. And then jet puffed marshmallows. Coons love them. And so yeah. So 210 for squirrels. Those ones for coyotes and coons. Setting and so yeah, pretty much got all that crap for basically trapping, and you always need a bag to set it all in. And by the way, Green Bay Packers rock. Go Green Bay. Thumbs up. So yeah. So please rate, comment, and subscribe.